I'm going to talk about the afternoon on Monday, which is the first day. What did we do? Where did we start? What did we start to prioritize? We had noticed in the morning when the students were working with the teacher, there were lots of things they liked to do, which was not listening to what the teacher wanted them to do, but they liked to play with some of the transportation. There were many toys in that classroom that they would go to play. So we took a little bit of a note about what were the preferences of the students, what did they like to do, what would they play with. This is important information because it was clear to us in the first session that they are not very internally motivated to learn in that classroom. They did not really want to follow the instructions or listen to the teacher or to follow the routines or activities. There was no real desire on their part and no motivation to do that. We then move our attention to just behaviors. We're not really that interested in the curriculum, what they can do, what kind of questions they're asking or answering. We just want to get them motivated to start to work with us, to listen to us, to sit fairly nicely when they come to do the lessons. And this was our absolute first priority. It was a pretty universal goal because all of the 3 students need this. So we needed some kind of system, have the students understand how they were going to get to play with the bus or the train or the ball maze. Was there some kind of rule? And would they be able to understand and learn that? And we picked 2 things for them to do in the beginning, which were really easy. Firstly, is that when we asked them to come to sit on the chair in the teaching area, that they would come willingly without us providing any prompting or direction or nagging or repeating of instructions. And when it came to sit in the chair, that they would sit and put their hands in their lap. We used a behavioral system, a group contingency chart, which you'll see on the wall. And there are 5 levels. Down at the bottom is not where you want to be. And when the students get to the top, that's when they are able to finish the lesson and go and do what they want to do. You'll see their faces on the right-hand side of the chart, which indicate which student is at which level. In the beginning, they would just jump right from the middle straight to the top. It doesn't take any time at all, literally seconds for them to get something really great that they want to play with.
明明也是很快的，豆豆变成小恐龙了，轩轩也不错，OK， 全部所有人变成小恐龙，非常棒。好三，嘴巴非常安静，这个小朋友也不错。哎呀，哎，有个小朋友对，要看清楚啊。手上拿开一点，对，现在有做好，可以变成恐龙大王。
The students learned it really quickly. We were really happy about that. They were quite motivated to get to the top of that chart, be finished with their work and go and do something that they enjoyed to do. We started to push a little bit more to see if we could make a bit more progress in that afternoon. What we looked to do is to have them sit in the teaching area for a little bit longer. So the teacher didn't move the tokens up as quickly and she didn't jump to the top of the chart either. She would talk a little bit more. She would frequently comment on them sitting nicely and provide feedback about that in a very positive way. They also need to answer a couple of very, very simple instructions, which is to label something that the teacher's holding. And it's something they all know. It's very easy because, again, we want the students to be very successful in meeting their goals and earning the reinforcement. You'll see one instance in this video where one of the students on the right-hand side, he gets tempted a little bit by one of the trucks and he puts his hand on the truck as if to go and play with it. The teacher provides some feedback. He quickly corrects and sits nicely, and they continue with the lesson.
好森和我们明明也是有乖乖回来，手手都有乖乖，嘴巴有安静，很棒。轩轩还是有做好，眼睛有看啊，可以继续往上走一点。插队哦，他插队，因为他刚刚有一直控制好自己啊。哇，其他2个小朋友也是表现很好的哦。我们继续往上走， 那我们继续来看看，会有一些什么海洋动物呢？那小朋友要一起告诉我吧。海龟，哇，非常棒！所有小朋友可以一起往上走大步，都有很温柔的告诉我，哎呀，轩轩，你的手没有放好哦。好了。好，那我们再来看看还有什么海洋动物好呢？还是没手放好，其他2个小朋友非常棒，有一只手放好。这里也很棒。那我看看你是不是真的有表现很好哦？是，那你加油哦！现在真的有很好哦，可以往上走。好，那我们再来看是什么呢？飞虎，非常棒，所有小朋友都有一起告诉我，变在这里。
We also made some attempts to have them start to make some transitions in the classroom. The teacher asking the students to get their chairs to move to a different learning place in the classroom where they could again start a lesson.
对，有听，好，轩轩也可以了。好，现在所有小朋友搬椅子，我们要到那边桌子上去啊。很好，这2个小朋友马上听话。
I hope this video emphasizes APM and Autism Partnership's absolute focus on learning how to learn skills. Attending, being keen, being motivated to listen and follow instructions. All of these things are so critical for our students to be great learners and successful in classroom settings. So tune in for day 2, where we start to work a bit more on some of these things, a bit more individually with some of the individual needs of those students in the class.